man living together, fastest parent ever. I don't have to be like that, everyone. Some people don't like me. I don't like shrimp.
Hey, welcome back. What's up, everybody? Here's the thing. We're gonna do this. I'm doing this by myself. I'm gonna keep the headphones on so I can hear myself, even though I don't know if it's recording, because I'm trying some things out and filming it on my iPhone, filming it up in my bedroom. I'm a talker. It's 2022. Happy New Year. Welcome back. If you're listening to this, I've said I was gonna come back many times, a couple times. I said I was gonna come back and do some new episodes, and this hat is hotter than I thought. But it is what it is. We're going to keep it. We're only going to do like 30 minutes. I'm going to talk for like 30 minutes. I'm going to ramble and rant and whatever for 30 minutes. I'm going to keep this all in. And I appreciate you if you made it this far. If you made it this far into this new episode of 2022, and you've never listened to anything previously, and somehow you found this, and you made it this far, I'm also videotaping it for the TikTok and the Instagram and the YouTubes. Hey, my name is Razzle, and welcome to Famous Adjacent. Formerly, Today We Learned. It's been a while. This podcast used to be on a couple networks, and I would interview people, and I had a co-host and all this stuff, and then I kind of did it on my own for a bit. Then I got busy, and I didn't get busy. I just put it off. I'm a procrastinator. And I got confidence issues, so I didn't think anybody was listening. I didn't really think anybody cared or whatever. So I stopped. And I also didn't want to have, I didn't have a place to record. So I didn't want to have like guests or, famous people or famous friends or publicists send me people and have them record in my house. And I should have. I had more money than I did than I do now because I lost a lot playing the stock market because I'm an addict. I'm a gambling addict. I am, but I'm not. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, neither here nor there. I should have invested in myself 2 years ago and just got a podcast studio and rented or bought and had people record there. And I should have done that. And that's on my bucket list. Not really bucket list. That's on my to-do list for this year is to believe in myself and invest in myself. Because I'm no less happy than when I had money than when I do. I'm not poor, but the fact of the matter is I'm massive imposter syndrome, and I didn't think anybody cared or would listen, or I didn't want people coming over to my place or wherever to record, and I didn't think I was good enough to do things. And I still don't, kind of. But I turned 40 this year, and I wanted to really go guns blazing because I've had a lot of close calls. I've had a lot of close calls with things, with shows, with whatever, pitching, whatever, almost doing things. That's this whole town, right? Almost doing things. It's kind of where I got my new name from for this podcast, Famous Adjacent. A lot of my friends are successful and famous, and I'm not. Nobody knows who I am. People do. You guys do if you're listening to this or if you're watching this. But most people don't. It's something I've been joking around for a long time and about. And I don't know where I was going with that or what I was talking about. But part of my thing this year is as I turn 40, and other than having a mental breakdown because I'm turning 40 and I'm nowhere in my life where I wanted to be at 40, which isn't just me. It's not just me. I realize I'm not the only person who turns a year older and thinks the clock is ticking, and is concerned or self-reflective in where he is at that point in life. I'm not the only person. A lot of people, I'm sure, listening, if anybody's listening, feel the same way. And one of the reasons why I did want to bring this back is because I kept looking on the website Libsyn, which is where, the place where I host and I upload all this podcast stuff, and it goes to Spotify and other things like that. But it does get downloads. People do listen. And whether or not you've been here since 2022 listening or you're brand new, and you somehow found out how you would have found this podcast over the last 2.5 years, I have no fucking clue, because I haven't done a goddamn thing with it. I keep saying I'm going to, and I have this feed, and I'm almost at 1 million total downloads across the board since we started. I want to hit that million. And I went on the road for a while in 2019, pre-pandemic. I hope everybody's all right. I hope everybody survived and did all right and is getting back to normal. A lot of, I've gone through a lot of things mentally and financially, as I mentioned, and just in general with friends. And I lost a lot of friends based on ideas I have that have turned out to be true. Not going to go not going to go down that road. So I went on the road, opened up for my buddy Chris, doing stand-up, and I didn't do a podcast then. And I wish I did, because there's probably a lot of you, and by a lot, whoever listens to this, the 10 people that actually do, other than accidentally click listening, I could have met some of you. I could have been like, hey, I'm still doing this show, and you guys are still listening to me for some reason on a weekly basis, and I'm going to be in this town. And I don't foresee myself traveling and doing stand-up in the near future at any point, but I want to bring this back and have some fun. And if I do this and I hold myself accountable to post and upload weekly, whether it's just with me doing this or, at my buddy's bar upstairs in a cool speakeasy, interviewing people there, which they've given me the okay to do, I want to upload, and I need to start being more consistent this year with my endeavors and my confidence. And doing this will help me, whether or not, it helps my confidence or not. I want to do this. I posted last June a short thing saying I'm coming back, and guess who didn't come back? I didn't come back. But there was a dude, if you're listening to this again, he DM'd me, and he's like, hey, dude, and he mentioned some things. And it was really, really cool, and I appreciate that if you're still doing this. So that's that. I'm back. Famous Adjacent's the new name. My name is Razzle. Thanks for hanging out with me. I've been Razzle for the last 12 years. And fuck it, let's talk about. Let's get into some things I want to talk about. Some things I learned. I was watching Emily in Paris.